Hello everyone, welcome to EduTap. I am Surbhi, your guide for descriptive writing. So NABARD Grade A Phase 2 examination is around the corner. We have just very few days left, just a few days left. And all of you, you're looking for how to prepare more effectively so that you can assure your selection. So today I have brought to you 7 Maha tips for descriptive writing for your Phase 2 examination. What are these Maha tips and how they will help you? First of all, they will calm you down. They will calm you down and they will give you a direction for each and every step of your not just preparation but presentation in the exam, how you take the exam, how you answer each and every question. So just let's get started. Alright, so the first tip that I have to share with you is plan and structurize. Now we always keep telling you that please go through previous year questions, please go through the syllabus. A lot of planning and structurization has been done by you. I understand many of you might be just trying to figure out things. That's perfectly fine. But at this stage, given the number of days that we have left, the first thing I want you to do for descriptive writing is look at syllabus, look at previous year questions and identify the important topics you can cover. See, at this point of time, you will not be able to cover a lot of topics. But if you even cover few of the important topics, some of the topics could be from current affairs, which we have been already covering in Perspective 360 degree on our YouTube channel. The other ones could be from static portion. For example, social forestry. Previous 2 years, we have seen that social forestry has been asked in one form or the other. Questions from globalization, questions from other parts of agriculture. Identify those topmost topics which you feel that you should be prepared with. Identify those 20-25 topics, cover them and prepare for them. Plan your preparation and structurize it. Don't burden yourself with a lot of topics and a lot of information at this age. What is the second tip? Read and understand the question. Now see, a lot of us, when we look at the question or when we sit for the exam, obviously we are anxious. Nobody is like totally calm. We are anxious. We have that adrenaline running through our bodies. Now, the first thing you can do to help yourself is understand the question properly. Read it. In the first reading, as I've taught you, identify the keywords. In the second reading of the same question, identify the micro questions. In the third reading, reread the question again to make sure that you've understood it properly. After 3 readings and after understanding the question properly, only then start writing your answer. Only then you will be sure that you are answering the right question. Otherwise, what we do is we tend to answer the wrong question. Or even if we answer in the right way, we are not able to answer it perfectly because we've not understood the intention of examiner. So give 3 readings. First reading for your keywords, second for your micro questions, and third for all that revision for giving yourself a confirmation. Now you've read the question, what you have to do? Begin. Beat the fear. Now you say, like, ma'am, we've understood the question, we understand the question every time, but we don't know where to start with. This is the biggest doubt. This is the biggest question that students have in their mind. Where to start? First of all, either they're too stressed about underperforming. Some students are overwhelmed with the level of knowledge that they hold, and in both the cases, they don't know where to begin. So my suggestion is, first of all, structurize your answer. Just decide how will you, start writing the answer, which part's an introduction, which part's an body part, whichever part you feel most comfortable with. Let's say a question is asking you 2 parts, challenges and policies of government in that area. If you remember the policies but you're not sure about challenges, give some space, start writing about policies. Just hold on to that low-hanging fruit first, get it in your kitty, and then move ahead. The motivation that you get, it will actually push you forward. So the most important thing here is, even if you're fighting with how to begin, where to begin with the easiest part of the answer and then adjust and structurize accordingly when you've answered it completely. All right, so begin and beat the fear. That is the biggest help you can give yourself during the examination. What is the next tip? Own the answer, keep it like a conversation. Now, I see so many students who feel that they are being judged for every word that they're writing. So they keep on deleting what they're writing, they keep on rewriting, and they express a lot, they write a lot because they're not confident. See, one statement made in a very simple form is more than enough to convey your intention. Feel confident about what you're writing. Secondly, own it like a conversation. Just think that it is not a question that will get you selected. It is not an exam that will get you selected. It is just a question that your friend is asking you and asking you to share some information about it. So just the way you would explain it to a friend in a conversation, explain it there to the examiner. Always remember, these questions and these exams, they're meant to select you and they're not meant to reject you or judge you. They're actually steps which can help you in your selection. So take that positive approach. Keep your answers very light. Keep them like a conversation. Don't judge yourself. Leave that for later. All right. And own your answers. Now the next tip that I have here is, I'll get aside so that the board is clear to you. Play smart. Presentation skills. Content is king. That is what we have heard in our lifetimes, that if you know the content, you're going to get selected. If you hold adequate knowledge, you will get selected. My answer is no. You cannot, or anyone whom you feel that is better than you in terms of knowledge does not assure that he or she will get selected. Why? Because presentation matters a lot, your typing speed matters a lot. If you are able to complete answers, complete all the questions in descriptive writing and even give average responses, your selection is sure. But if a person who holds very good knowledge around just one topic and is not presenting well, is writing in paragraphs, is not giving adequate spaces, is not using bullet points, is not capitalizing headings and subheadings or keywords, which are the things you should be doing, then there are high chances that the person who holds more content, more knowledge will not be selected, but you will definitely get selected if you follow these tips. So do check out our tips for answer writing in Perspective 360 degree. Play smart, make your answer very, very presentable, make the job of examiner very easy. He should be able to look at your answer and within no time, the examiner should be able to figure out what you have written and he should be able to award you marks, and he will definitely give you a good mark if you have used adequate presentation skills. The next one here is express with a positive outlook. Express yourself. If there is something hidden in you, for example, topics like gender equality, social topics around agriculture, topics around globalization. If you feel strongly about something, if you have read something in an editorial and you are actually waiting for an opportunity to express yourself, give it a positive operator. Put a positive operator on it and express it in a positive form. Express yourself completely, but your answers should reflect a positive outlook, because nobody wants to hire negative attitude, people with negative attitude. So if you want to get this job, make sure you're keeping a positive outlook, first of all, towards yourself, your preparation, and that should reflect in your answers as well. The examiner should be able to realize that this person has a positive attitude, has an attitude of growth, is motivated enough, and that's why he's giving this response, she's giving this response in the answer. So express yourself completely, but with a positive outlook. Give a holistic approach to your answer. And finally, what is the seventh tip that we have? All is well. I'm sure you're aware of the movie, the dictum from the movie. All is well, trust the process. You don't have to answer all the 6 questions that appear. You have to answer only 4 out of them. And you don't have to answer all the 4 at once. You have to answer them one by one. So pick the easiest questions first. Answer them, get some motivation, move on to the hardest question. Don't put this pressure on your head that, oh my God, I don't know one of the questions. I can answer only 3 perfectly. If 3 are perfect for you, go for them. If 2 are perfect for you, go for them. But during the process, don't make yourself anxious. Even if you write 2 answers on an average basis and 2 answers which are very good, you will be selected. Don't worry about that. Just keep telling yourself that all is well with this exam, all is well with you, your preparation, the exam that you're sitting for, the exam you're writing, and all is well with this process. This process is actually helping you get selected and helping you get your dream job. So trust this process. Every moment, just tell yourself not to be stressed, not to be anxious, and everything is gonna be great. So these are 7 Maha tips for descriptive writing. Plan, read, begin, own, play smart, express, and all is well. Just trust the process. All the best from my side. Keep following our initiatives on EduTap. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have any feedback or if you want to reach out to us, contact us at hello@edutap.co.in. That's all from my side. If you have any doubts with regards to descriptive writing, you can reach out to us. The contact information is displayed on the board. All the very best for your exam. Have faith in yourself and keep doing what you are doing.